Hello friends, let us now learn some important points about cardiomyopathy. In the cardiomyopathy, we have dilated cardiomyopathy. Dilated cardiomyopathy occurs, if you see first etiology, genetic causes. In the genetic causes, it is an autosomal dominant condition which occurs due to mutation in a protein, that is tinine mutation, which is the largest protein, and if it is X-linked recessive if it occurs due to the protein defect, dystrophin defect. It can be mitochondrial also in children. Because it is in this dilated cardiomyopathy, this dilated cardiomyopathy, because it occurs due to dystrophin protein, it is actually associated with Duchenne's muscular dystrophin. Okay, then if you see, this dilated cardiomyopathy is also a sequelae from toxic myocarditis. It occurs due to some toxins like catechol, cobalt, cocaine, alcohol and erythrocycline. Alcohol is actually the most common toxin causing dilated cardiomyopathy. It can also occur due to myocarditis or sometimes postpartum, like in 30 years old female who is multiparous and who is in third trimester. In them also you will see this dilated cardiomyopathy. Okay, there is one more important thing which you should see in the etiology of dilated cardiomyopathy is this is also associated with hemochromatosis and also sarcoidosis. Right, now if we see the important points, this dilated cardiomyopathy, in this the whole of the heart will be dilated, and here the patient will suffer from, because of the dilatation of the heart, even the heart valves become dilated. As a result, there will be dilated tricuspid valves and dilated mitral valves will also be seen. So this will result in tricuspid regurgitation and mitral regurgitation will occur due to this dilated cardiomyopathy. This will result in a murmur, which is pan-systolic murmur is seen in the patients. And if you see the pulse which you see in dilated cardiomyopathy is called as dicrotic pulse. So what does this dicrotic pulse looks like? I will just show you the picture. I will just draw it. So normally, if you see, if normal pulse will be, it has a bigger wave and there will be a smaller wave. Okay, so this is S1, S2 and this is again S1. So actually this is systole and this is diastole. Okay, this is actually normal pulse. But now in this dilated cardiomyopathy, you will see presence of two peaks, and you will see one peak in systole and one peak in diastole. That means in dicrotic pulse, the hallmark is you can palpate the pulse twice. You can palpate the pulse twice, that is once in systole and once in diastole. So that is important point in dicrotic pulse. So in systole you will see first pulse and second pulse you will see in diastole. Okay, so this is dicrotic pulse which you see, and you will see pan-systolic murmur has already said. Now how are you going to treat this patient? These patients suffering from dilated cardiomyopathy are mainly treated by cardiac transplantation, and we can also put an implantable cardiac pacemaker can also be deployed. Okay, so this is important points about the dilated cardiomyopathy. Right, thank you for watching.